and try to get it to kind of pop out like that. And then you can put the weight on it and turn it like this without it like having to move. Hello everybody, welcome back to Airsoft, and today we are looking at the Bipod, how to attach it, what it does, if you should get one, just Bipod 101. Okay, so the Bipod would be considered useless or just more weight or the dumbest thing that you can put on an airsoft gun. But I kind of disagree. This actually allows you, if you use it right, it allows you to stabilize your gun an incredible amount. And especially if you have a large sniper rifle that's full metal, or just a long, simple AEG that's also full metal, or just some sort of heavy material, this kind of bipod is actually really useful, and it also looks really cool. So yeah, let's get straight into this. So when you get your bipod, it will most likely come like this. So there's kind of like a hole here, and then there's some padding, and then this is the actual bipod. Now let me just put this together real quick. So we're gonna extend the legs so I got more leverage. Just like that. Okay. So you're probably wondering, like, how the heck does this go together? Now, if you bought it off of some sketchy website or something, it probably didn't come with instructions. So what you want to do is look for these two little, I don't really know what to call these. They're like little grabber hand thingies, and then press them together and squish them through this hole. Now, take this part right here, and you could probably see these little holes on the sides of this little piece here. Now, if you if you put this together like this, and then try to just maneuver your fingers around to squeeze it like this, so now that's on, and then you pull this thing, it'll go down and like kind of lock it into place in the little hole. Now you gotta tighten this, which will lock it in place. Turn it clockwise. So now this is officially locked in place. Now you can always go tighter until this is literally touching the pads, which I normally do. So let's get to that point. Just make sure you don't strip out this screw, because that will break the entire bipod and you will have a bad day. So now you have this attached together. Now if those little pegs don't fit in the holes of this thing, what you can do is actually take a drill and put it in, and then just kind of move it around. And actually, since I didn't have a drill, I took a screwdriver and grinded it for like an hour until it fit through. Now, I mean, that's probably a dumb idea, since you might have paid like maybe a good 40 or 50 bucks for one of these, but I got mine for free with my AEG. So if you want to do that to yours, then do that to yours, or look for a different video on how to get that to fit better. So now what you want to do is take your AEG, and you want to put the legs facing forwards on the AEG right here, and then put it about right there. And now, since my thing is flipped around the wrong way, okay, right there, no, right there. Okay, so now get yourself a flathead screwdriver and basically just start tightening this screw so it holds onto the AEG and does not fall off. You don't want this to fall off, because sometimes it'll be supporting your gun, and if you do that, you could damage your barrel or your suppressor or whatever you have on the front of your gun or the back of your gun. But yeah, make sure that's just snug. And then what you want to do is you want to make sure everything works. So pull this down and fit all these to full, and just make sure it's solid. and then try flipping it back up. And if it all works out well, then you can continue to the next step. Okay, so this is the final step. This is how to use the bipod you just attached to your airsoft gun. Now, what you want to do is take this and basically put these down like this. Now, you have it up, it does work, but if you want to turn, it just kind of grinds on the ground. So what you can actually do is go in and loosen this and try to get it to kind of pop out like that, and then you can put the weight on it and turn it like this without it like having to move. Now it does move a little bit if you turn a lot, but you know, if you're like surrounded by enemies, just take your out, like, or just get up and stop using a bipod on the ground in front of a bunch of enemies. So yeah, this is more of a sniper kind of thing. You want to be able to like put this on like a rock or some sort of like table in a window, and you just want to be able to go and shoot and have a really stable hand. Especially if you don't have stabilized cameras, you would probably want one of these. Now, a lot of people would still argue it's a waste of weight. Now, it just depends on what kind of airsoft player you are. Like, if you are a sniper and you like camping out in one spot for a long period of time and sniping people, like if you're in a big tournament or something, and you want to go and snipe with your ghillie suit and everything, this is the kind of thing for you. Now, that also helps with your gun weight, and normally you'd have to rest some part of your barrel on a rock or something, and this will just help out with that. So once you're done, you can flip it up like this and just tighten this as hard as you can. Not too hard though, not too hard, because, you know, you never tighten anything too hard. Now, once that's all retracted, there you go. That is how to use a airsoft bipod if you don't know how to use one and you just got one. So yeah, thanks for watching. If this helped you, leave a like and a comment. Like, enjoy the video. I hope it helped you guys, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.